Thank you. Also vital to food security is, of course, sufficient access to good farmland. Farm groups are asking for more meaningful consultation, but yet the government's saying they've already been consulted. Why do they keep coming to us? Why has the UPA, OFA, NFU, CFFO, and the UCFO penned a letter asking for a pause on the ALTO project?
Well, again, I mean, I'm not going to use the word premature, but from my perspective, I need to make sure that the communication from those groups are getting through to the Minister of Transport via ALTO, or via the Minister of Transport to ALTO. And the route has not even been penned. So there's been no conclusion relevant to that. So it's difficult to get to that next stage, but I understand the concerns of the farmers. If you lose an acre, it's a concern. So
Consultation seems to be being used as an excuse to justify a decision already made. Surely the government would commit $4 billion to a decision that's not been made.
Look, the decision is made of the project, but not necessarily the route has not been chosen. As far as I know.
You've testified to us, the committee, that farmers' concerns, if that's going to be the case, will be addressed with their farms being split up. They will get access. Can you define that? Catapults, tunnels, bridges? Has that been every 50 acres, every 25 acres?
That's exactly the discussions that are taking place, and until the route is in place, but those are the issues that I've actually raised.
So how can there be a $90 billion price tag we can have confidence in if the route hasn't been placed and we don't know how many catapults are going to be installed to transport farm equipment or livestock across the tracks?
It's a good question, but I think as most projects, they're estimates, and they either go under budget or they go over budget.
I'll gladly do an over-under with you, Mr. Minister. A report, the high-speed rail project between Quebec City, Toronto, issues and recommendations by HEC Montreal, University of Laval, and University of Waterloo, has asked the question, how many farms are being affected? Can you commit? You say like the corridor hasn't even been picked. Has your department even looked at other alternatives? Have you lobbied for far lower cost alternatives that don't?
On a point of order. Point of order, Chair. Once again, we are speaking to the Minister of Agriculture, not to the Minister of Transport. So all the questions that we have should be directed towards food sovereignty and food security.
Wayne Ettinger has proposed through the OFA a number of different alternatives, far cheaper, that don't require a new corridor. Has that been discussed at all by the government?
I'll have to ask the Minister of Transport. I didn't receive anything relevant to that.